right, and welcome back to the Canalys Channels Forum. And again, for the second year in a row, we are doing this virtually across the Asia Pacific region. As part of our channel chief interviews, I'm delighted to welcome Keigo Kurihara, who is the head of Chrome OS commercial channels for Japan and the Asia Pacific region. Keigo, I think this is your first time joining us at the Canalys Forum, so thank you for joining and welcome.
Hello, Alex. Hello, everyone. Thanks for giving this kind of great opportunity to Chrome Enterprise and Education. I'm really glad to be here. My name is Keigo Kurihara. I'm looking after Chrome OS commercial channels, originally in Japan, and now looking after the entire APAC from this October. Very nice to meet you.
So, Keigo, the theme of our conference this year is Thrive. So I want to start by asking you, how have you been thriving through this pandemic, which has obviously been, difficult for all of us?
Yeah, personally, I have passed 1.5 years at my home to work as a remote. And good thing is I don't care about my travel time or commute time. Can you imagine a Japanese commute, which was really crazy and crowded? And I can avoid such a worse situation now.
You get to work a lot faster. What about as you've taken on this new role? Before you had a Japan role, now you have an APAC role. Have you had a chance to travel to some of the other countries yet, or do you expect to be traveling in the near future?
So for Japan, COVID risk situation has changed recently. And now people are moving from home to office to travel. And I am looking for some time to travel each APAC countries. But good thing is we are connecting always through the ICT solutions, which is great stuff for me.
Yeah, and obviously, I hope to be in Asia in the near future as well. But for the time being, doing this virtually is the best that we can. Keigo, Google Chrome obviously as well has some offerings and solutions to help customers adapt to the new working environment. Can you talk about some of the things that Google Chrome is offering to the market?
Sure. As you know, remote work and online meetings are on the rise, and many companies are already reconsidering their future work style and environments. During this period of challenging time, lots of companies adopted new technologies. Companies wanted to sustain their business continuity, also wanted to support employees' efficient work and remote collaboration internally and externally. Google has developed Chrome OS as the best solution to the cloud-native environment for workers and administrators. We can provide an easy deployment, high security, and less cost. So the good thing is customers started to consider some new style of working, not pursue some traditional way of work. We are receiving lots of customers' trial requests. And also we are greatly increasing our opportunities to represent Chrome OS as this forum.
So our industry, fortunately, has performed very well over the past 12 or 18 months, as you highlighted, as customers needed to digitize and change the way they work. That benefits the technology industry. Likewise, Chrome has done very well. What have been some of the highlights for Chrome over the past 12 months? Which countries have performed well? Maybe what sectors have performed well for you?
Thanks for the question. So I think it's the same situation with United States. I think we are still in an early stage in the enterprise segment, and we are still in the challenger position. At the same time, if we look at the cloud computing market, it's continuously growing, and the market size is now 2.2 trillion US dollar. We are offering Chrome OS as the best solution to the customer's cloud native environments. The other topic is Google continues to expand other categories of partnerships, like we have launched Chrome Enterprise Recommended, which is our partner program for third-party software solutions on Chrome OS. And Chrome Enterprise Recommended partners have worked with Google to extend their product's functionality, quality, and user experience. Now we have lots of partnerships in different solution types, such as identity and access, printing, virtualizations, and communications in software. On the other hand, in hardware, we have also launched and expanded the Works with Chromebook program, which is the accessory certification program. So I think now partners are able to see some of Chrome OS potential demands and also some upsell opportunities compared with the past years. That's a good start.
Yeah. So obviously you talked about how Chrome is a challenger in enterprise, but in other sectors you've done very, very strongly. I think education is one of the hot sectors for Chrome globally, but also in Asia Pacific.
Yes, let me put extra comments. So if you know the Giga School project in Japan, which was 9 million students one-to-one device opportunities, and the central government funded the cost. So Google, we have achieved 5,000% year-over-year growth. And at that time, we focused on expanding our partner ecosystem and accelerate their enablement to sell Chrome to their customers. New distributors, new OEMs, and new resellers who cover a really local region in Japan and keep their enablement and build strong relationships. Now we have 300 authorized resellers in Japan, and we encourage them to sell Chrome OS to their local government customers and enterprise or SMB customers, because resellers already have some knowledge and expertise in Chrome. Throughout APAC, we have expanded our resources fast. We newly hired partner sales manager in India, Korea, Southeast Asia, and Indonesia. They have already started to build a strong partner ecosystem in each country.
So obviously we're here at the Canalys Channel Forum. It sounds like you're very much in recruiting mode across the Asia Pacific region. Do you have plans to significantly increase the number of partners that you want to work with in 2021 and 2022?
Yes, totally. So we have quite a short history compared with other OS ecosystem. So we have started some country expansion. As I mentioned, we hire a dedicated partner manager in each country. So almost no partner ecosystem, and we started to develop a strong partner ecosystem. Now we are seeing a lot of great opportunity, which is focused in education market segment. Some countries wanted to follow the Giga School project in Japan, which is a one-to-one device equipment. We are seeing great opportunities in Indonesia, Malaysia, India, Korea, and Taiwan, but we do not have a strong ecosystem, so need to build a great partner ecosystem in those countries.
And I think the good thing about these initiatives is they're large initiatives as they're funded nationally by governments, and there are opportunities for partners. I think in Japan, you delivered on that project very much with channel partners. Is that correct?
Correct. So probably you know our Google is offering not only devices, but also cloud native solutions, which is workspace. Continuously, Google is offering Google Workspace for Education fundamentals as free for school and learning environment, which is one of the good reason our school customer has chosen our entire Google solutions.
Very good. Now, one of the challenges that the entire PC industry is faced with are supply constraints. Can you talk about, have you seen that impact your opportunities, and what do you expect going into 2022? Will there continue to be supply shortages?
Yes, we are closely working with OEMs, ODMs, SOCs, and component providers to secure the supply against the market demands. Unfortunately, we cannot be optimistic, and there are some challenges through 2022. So at that time, Cloud Ready will be a good alternative solution. If you know that Cloud Ready is an operating system that is based on Chrome OS. It can run on customers' old Windows computers or Macs, essentially turning them into Chromebook. It is built mainly for schools to be able to repurpose old computers and avoid sluggish machines while saving money. Google has already acquired Neverware, former Cloud Ready solution provider, and Cloud Ready team has started their work as a part of Chrome OS family with us. Near future, we will provide some great offers to customers and partners to leverage the strengths of both parties.
Very good. Another trend in the PC industry, especially in the enterprise and commercial space, is around changing consumption models and talking specifically about device as a service, or on-demand PC services. Is this something that you at Chrome are looking at the opportunity? Do you see any of your customers wanting to consume Chromebooks in more of an as-a-service model?
Yeah, great question. We are very conscious about this theme. So especially in the current time, lots of customers have interest and consideration. You can think benefits of DaaS are easy deployment and expansion as needed. No need to manage as an asset or maintain the system by customer. So we already started some conversations with partners to provide their DaaS with Chrome. For example, Cinex Australia launched their DaaS and allows partners to provide simplicity to customers with a single monthly payment option that includes everything customer needs.
And it's also, I guess, great to highlight that that this is a channel-led model. as you partnered with Synnex to offer it in Australia. What about other markets? Do you think this is something that is more for the the developed markets in Asia Pacific, or do you see other opportunities across the region?
I think as a country will follow such the market development, it's a customer demands and it has been changed gradually. So that will increase its share in near future.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Google, you've talked about the full stack of solutions that can be offered by Google, from obviously Chrome OS, but then the application layer and also the Google Cloud. What innovations are you personally most excited about at Google for your customers? Maybe you want to touch on one or two that you want to highlight to partners here today.
Yeah, but let me focus on Chrome OS. So
Okay.
we have announced zero-touch enrollment this year and enabled our partners to deliver it to their customers. So Chrome OS zero-touch enrollment is an alternative to manually enrolling devices, where a pre-provisioning partner sends instructions to Google and to automatically enroll a Chrome device into a customer's domain after a device is turned on and connected to the internet. So the zero-touch enrollment will allow customers to receive their managed device, less lead time, or save their manual enrolling cost and time. This is a really great solution for customers who have some urgency to deploy an employee's device in a short period of time for remote work devices.
Yeah, I was just going to say, in a world where people are working remotely, managing fleets from multiple hundreds of locations is definitely a challenging feat. So that's an exciting announcement for you and your partners and your customers.
Actually.
Okay, so as we look to wrap up the conversation now, just want to kind of think about some final messages for for your partners and companies or channel partners that you hope to become Google Chrome partners in the future. What are some of the opportunities that you think that they should focus on to capitalize on opportunities with you in 2022?
Yeah, sure. As you can imagine, Google already has some strengths in the education segment, and most of the time, including the Japan Giga School project, there was no device deployment for the customer's previous environment. However, in enterprise, customers already have some existing environment based on other OS ecosystems and tend to hesitate its drastic change, even if it will have some benefits. We are seeing some data points such as more than 50% of existing Chrome OS customers are using virtual desktop interface or remote desktop protocol to connect to some existing environment. This means we will need to support customers' hybrid infrastructure requirements in the on-premise and cloud environment. So we have strong global partnership with Citrix and VMware. So we encourage partners to support those hybrid infrastructure demands from customers and also supports customers' gradual digital transformation.
Yeah, absolutely. Great message to end on. There's a lot of hybrid environments out there, and as you say, digital transformation. So lots of opportunities for partners to capitalize on both of those trends. Keigo, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us, and of course all the partners here today. And hopefully in the future we'll get to speak again in person somewhere glamorous in the Asia Pacific region.
So thanks, Alex and Canalys team and everyone who watched this session. We're seeing a bright future of our Chrome enterprise and education expansion to the market, and looking forward to working with you. Thanks and stay safe.